Have you ever thought about joining a group tour? They seem so convenient, right? But before you sign up, here's a shocking fact. Nearly 70% of travelers say they feel rushed on group tours. Imagine spending your hard-earned money and then feeling like you didn't truly experience a place. Here's another eye-opener. Group tours can cost up to 50% more than traveling on your own. You might think you're getting a good deal, but those prices can quickly add up with hidden fees and unexpected costs. It's no wonder that a staggering 83% of group travelers reported wishing they had chosen a different way to explore. In this video, we'll dive into why group tours are often overpriced and overhyped. We'll explore the clever marketing tactics that draw you in, the hidden costs that sneak up on you, and how group tours can steal your freedom to truly explore. Get ready to rethink your travel plans. By the end, you'll understand why breaking away from the herd might just lead you to the adventure of a lifetime. Stay tuned. Chapter 1. The Allure of Adventure. Unpacking the hype. When you scroll through your feed, you see stunning images of group tours, right? Travelers smiling against breathtaking backdrops, enjoying gourmet meals, and taking part in thrilling adventures. But here's the catch. What you see isn't always what you get. The travel industry knows how to market excitement, using bright colors and enticing words that promise unforgettable experiences. Did you know that in a survey by Travel Leaders Group, 83% of people choose their vacation based on visual appeal? The pictures tell a story, and the story is hard to resist. Tour companies leverage this by showcasing idyllic scenes. They paint a picture of perfect travel moments, making you think you'll miss out if you don't join a group tour. Yet, behind that shiny exterior, there's often a stark reality. For instance, group tours are marketed as hassle-free. But this convenience often comes with a price. Research shows that group travel can cost up to 50% more than traveling independently for the same experience. That's a big number. Let's talk about how these tours use social proof. When you see your favorite influencers enjoying a group tour, it sparks a desire to join the fun. According to a report by Statista, 54% of social media users feel influenced by what they see online. This creates a bandwagon effect, pushing more people toward the group tour trend. Yet, many travelers don't realize they might be paying extra for these curated experiences. They are buying into a fantasy rather than an authentic adventure. The all-inclusive tagline might sound appealing, but it can often lead to less freedom and more restrictions. Here's a thought. Would you rather experience a destination with a group or explore it on your own terms? It's a question worth pondering, especially when you see those enticing photos of group tour bliss. The allure of adventure can quickly fade when faced with the reality of inflated prices and limited options. If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to subscribe. We have more exciting insights coming your way. Chapter 2. Hidden Costs. What they don't tell you now, let's uncover the hidden costs that lurk beneath the surface of group tours. It's common for travel companies to advertise a low initial price. But, as many travelers discover, this is just the tip of the iceberg. According to the U.S. Travel Association, the average American spends about $1,500 on vacation add-ons. These add-ons can include everything from entry fees at attractions to meals not included in the package. For example, if you think you're going to a free sightseeing spot, you might be shocked to find out there's an entrance fee. It's a classic bait-and-switch tactic. A study by Booking.com found that 37% of travelers reported spending more than they expected on group tours. And let's not forget about tipping. Tips are often expected for tour guides and drivers. Depending on the size of the group, these costs can add up quickly. Ever heard of the optional excursion trap? This is when companies offer optional activities at an extra cost. Travelers may feel pressured to join in, thinking they'll miss out on the real experience if they don't. A report from Euromonitor International reveals that up to 29% of travelers often end up paying for these add-ons. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement and overlook these hidden costs. But being aware can save you money and heartache. You might end up spending significantly more than the initial tour price once you factor in all the extras. Remember, you have the power to choose your adventures. By planning your trip independently, you can better control your budget and avoid surprise expenses. Chapter 3. Cookie-cutter experiences. The antithesis of travel. Next, let's explore the cookie-cutter experiences that come with group tours. While they promise a whirlwind of activities, many of these experiences are designed to appeal to the masses. This often leads to a lack of genuine cultural immersion. Did you know that only 28% of travelers report feeling a deep connection to the places they visit on guided tours? That's a pretty low number when you think about it. Many people find themselves rushing from one spot to another, snapping selfies but missing the heart of the culture. Think about it. How often do you hear about travelers raving about the best local restaurant they visited on a group tour? Rarely. Group tours often take participants to well-known places that cater to tourists. These experiences can feel scripted and devoid of authenticity. Instead of connecting with locals, travelers often find themselves herded like cattle. The charm of wandering through a quaint village or chatting with a street vendor is often lost. A study by ABTA shows that 59% of travelers believe that independent travel offers a more authentic experience. When you travel independently, you can seek out unique experiences that reflect the true culture of a place. Want to take a cooking class with a local chef? You can do that. Looking to explore hidden gems off the beaten path? You have the freedom to wander. In contrast, group tours can be predictable and dull. They stick to the main attractions, and your itinerary is set in stone. You might end up missing those little moments that make travel special, the spontaneous conversations, the unexpected adventures, and the local food stalls. So, next time you see a glossy group tour brochure, think about what you might be sacrificing. True travel is about exploration, connection, and personal discovery. Don't let cookie-cutter experiences hold you back from discovering the world on your own terms. If you're finding this information useful, please subscribe. We'll dive deeper into the world of travel in our upcoming chapters. Chapter 4. Time Thieves. How group tours steal your freedom. Let's dive into how group tours can often feel more like time traps than liberating adventures. One of the biggest selling points for group tours is their convenience. But, in reality, they can be a big headache. Have you ever found yourself waiting in long lines because a tour group was too large? It's frustrating. According to Travel Weekly, the average group tour lasts about 10 days, yet travelers spend only about 30% of that time actually exploring. The rest is consumed by travel logistics, waiting for others, and following a fixed itinerary. That's a lot of time spent standing around instead of enjoying your surroundings. Imagine being in a beautiful city and having to rush through its highlights because the tour schedule is tight. Many people miss out on spontaneous experiences, like finding a quaint cafe or chatting with a local. In fact, a survey by Booking.com found that 45% of travelers prefer flexible itineraries to rigid schedules. The idea of a one-size-fits-all experience can be limiting. A quote from travel author Rick Steves rings true here. Travel is not about the destination, it's about the journey. When you're tied to a group, that journey often gets lost. What if you want to spend an extra hour at a museum or linger over a delicious meal? Too bad. You'll be whisked away to the next stop, even if it means sacrificing a unique opportunity. Flexibility is key to memorable travel, and group tours can steal that away. When you travel independently, you can follow your own schedule. If you find a hidden gem you love, you can explore it at your own pace. That freedom is priceless. You can take that detour, spend extra time with a new friend, or soak in a sunset without a ticking clock. Moreover, independent travelers often report feeling more fulfilled because they can craft their experiences. According to ABTA, 78% of independent travelers said they felt more connected to the places they visited. That connection often leads to more enriching experiences. So, the next time you're tempted by a group tour's convenience, consider the value of your time. You deserve the freedom to create your own adventure and explore at your own pace. Chapter 5. The myth of safety in numbers. Are you really safer? Now, let's tackle the myth that traveling in a group makes you safer. Many believe that safety comes from numbers. However, studies show that solo travelers can also enjoy safe and rewarding experiences. According to the U.S. Travel Association, 46% of Americans feel just as secure traveling alone as they do in a group. It's important to recognize that safety is more about awareness than numbers. A travel safety expert, Dr. Paul J. Valiant, says, "Safety is a mindset. When you're aware of your surroundings and take precautions, you can travel confidently alone or in a group." Group tours often tout their guides as the safety net for travelers. Yet, how often have you seen a large group attract unwanted attention? In many cases, being part of a big crowd can actually make you more vulnerable. Instead of blending in, you stand out, which can invite unwanted attention. The reality is that solo travelers can be just as safe, if not safer, by avoiding common tourist traps. Many solo adventurers find that they can connect with locals more easily without a large group overshadowing them. Rough Guides states that 59% of solo travelers report feeling more secure in less touristy areas. If you're cautious and plan your trip well, you can minimize risks. Choose accommodations wisely, research local customs, and keep your belongings secure. When you travel independently, you can adapt to situations as they arise, rather than sticking to a predetermined path. Plus, solo travel often leads to unexpected friendships. Have you ever struck up a conversation with a fellow traveler at a cafe? Those spontaneous connections can create unforgettable memories. Traveling alone opens doors that might stay shut in a larger group. So, instead of relying on the safety of a group, empower yourself with knowledge and awareness. Remember that the world is full of friendly faces and unique experiences waiting for you. Your safety lies in your preparation, not just your numbers. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. We'll continue sharing valuable travel tips and insights to help you on your journey. Happy travels!